other can do it, you can do it. So it's the same thing. But maybe some extent you can't do it, but other can do. But namaskar, assalamu alaikum, and good day. So aaj yaar, I'm very happy because I have one visitor and he is my friend. He was my ex-colleague. So when I was in force, and me and him has done the training together, initial training in Australia. So he's still in the force, I'm not. And anyway, I have finished my contract. Chalo yaar, yeah. If you don't mind, can I speak Hindi? Okay, let's start Hindi. इन्होंने मेरे को एक वीडियो अभी दिखाए, थोड़ी देर पहले दिखाई स्टार्ट किया, बोला कि ये यूएस नेवी का है, जो सील का जो हेल वीक होता है उनका. तो आई थिंक वी हैव सम सिमिलैरिटीज व्हाट वी हैव डन इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया. तो चलो यार, ये स्टार्ट करते हैं. उनमें देखते हैं यूएस नेवी में कितना हार्ड ड्रिल होता है जब वो हेल वीक में, और जो फिर इसमें शायद मैं अपना जो मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है व्हेन आई वाज इन फोर्स एज़ वेल. सो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं वीडियो, फिर बात करते हैं बाद में.
You're wet, sandy, and shivering from the cold. Your feet and hands have blisters. Every muscle on your body hurts, and your eyes are closing. But if you sleep, you drown.
This is initial training.
This is not a real battle.
Is it?
But
Yes.
you can still die here. Welcome to Hell Week.
Yes, you still can die.
Every aspiring Navy
You know where the
SEAL
fire
needs
training
to
used to
go
happen?
through a 6-month training course called Basic Underwater Demolition, SEAL, or BUDS. The first phase ends with Hell Week, where individuals
We have
learn
done
to
it
be
in
effective
school.
team members under mental and physical stress.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yep.
According to the Navy, there have been 10 BUDS training-related deaths since 1953. The most recent was Kyle Mullen, who died of bacterial pneumonia on September 2022. Today we'll take a look at what each day holds for you and how you can make it out of Hell Week alive. Be prepared to follow your instructor's orders. If they say jump, you
I
jump.
can understand.
If they say crawl, you crawl. And if they tell you to click that subscribe button, you better click it.
Oh yes, please. Yeah, can you do this one for me as
Sunday
well?
evening, chaos.
Inspection
Right
starts.
before the first day, instructors will shoot blanks and simulate explosions to mentally throw you off. Then they get you to do hundreds of reps of
Yes.
push-ups, flutter kicks, and run in
Warmonger.
and out of the surf zone. Don't think about it as a week. It will become easy to feel overwhelmed. Try to
Same
keep
होता है
yourself
Australia में,
focused
same
on
होता है,
short time
same.
frames. Like the fact that you get to eat about
Yeah.
every 6 hours.
Oh, don't
They need
forget
to
the
feed you
PT.
because that is the only thing keeping you alive.
Every Monday,
Eat
Wednesday,
everything on your
Thursday,
plate.
Friday.
You're gonna need those extra
4 a.m.
calories. Day 2, Monday, log PT. This exercise starts with you and your teammates picking up a
You had them on
68
same.
kilogram log. You'll need to carry it over a sand berm, drop it, pick it up again, and put it over your head. Then you'll run into the ocean and carry it back to the start point.
Yes.
Finished? Great. Now do it again. And again. And again. You don't know how long it is going to be, and this uncertainty will mess with your head. When your muscles are burning and the log starts feeling
Yes.
heavier, look at your teammates. If they can still
Oh,
do it,
look at them.
then you can too. You'll need to communicate and work together.
Yes. If you still
help
can do
doesn't
it, you can
teach
do
you
it.
to be a team player, nothing will. Day 3, Tuesday, rock portage. You'll have to paddle several hundred meters to a large rock formation and land on the slick rocks. You must do everything you can to keep your body out of the space in between the rocks and the boat. This is easier said than done.
मेरा memory मेरे
Before
को
you know it,
वापस आ
you'll be
रहा है.
slammed into the rocks,
ये
and
देख के
the
ना.
boat will be slammed into you. Prevent falling by staying low to the ground when you are on the rocks to keep your center of gravity low when the waves break into you. Some trainees will likely drop out due to sustaining injuries after this task. Day 4, Wednesday, around
But
the world
ये
paddle.
इसमें Australian Navy में.
At this point, you're likely
wasn't
going
the
to
day,
be
yeah.
hallucinating
When
from
we
lack
did
of
it.
sleep.
No.
The bad news is
last
you and
one.
your team now have to go on a 12-hour boat race. The good news is the winning team gets some extra sleep. So keep paddling and keep your teammates awake.
We have seen number of
And you
recruits
probably
try
will.
that,
Focus on holding on to your paddle
including
and getting
ourselves,
back to the boat
but
as
not
fast
us,
as
right?
possible.
Internally.
If you're the first team to finish, you'll get to sleep on the beach until the last team arrives. Cuddling with your teammates will be the best way to stay warm. Day 5, Thursday, hide and seek. You are so physically exhausted that you don't know how much longer you can go. but you'll have to use your brain to hide from the instructors in a stealth game of hide and seek. If they can't find you and you win, you can hang out by a bonfire. After 4 days of being wet and cold, being by a fire will feel like heaven. Let's hope you have some funny stories, because instructors will let you stick around longer if you can make them laugh. Day 6, Friday, carrying the boat. Many people are gone by now, but you still have one more test. You must carry the 120-kilogram inflatable boat on your head, and each part comes with its difficulties. If you are in the middle, you will have constant pressure, but at the front or the back, you'll have constant bouncing on your head as you're running. A good way to be prepared for this punishment is to do neck exercises and core workouts for months or even years before going to Hell Week. Finally, Friday morning, you have made it through the training course. On average, only 25% of candidates succeed in this training. So this was no small achievement. You've learned that your body is stronger than you ever imagined. And the teammates you've succeeded with will likely be your friends for life. A Navy SEAL could possibly survive the most gruesome
that's why he's here for me.
Like being trapped in the Andes. But could you do it?
Man,
we have a video
I can't believe it.
Before you leave, did you know that we're making YouTube
I used to
shorts
think
now?
I don't think so.
It features new original stories as well as
like I used to surprise for myself. यार ये था इसका the mark has shown this video and just like रोना भी आता है मैं हमने खुद देखा हुआ है मैं भी रोया हूँ पर आंसुओं से नहीं दिल से रोया हूँ तो कुछ कई बार हार्ड हो जाता था कई बार just like आप 200-250 बर्फी मारते रहते स्टॉप नहीं होता पुल अप करते रहो सैंड में फिर स्विमिंग पूल में गो बैक एंड 8 मीटर अंडर द वाटर कम बैक तो ये थोड़ा सा हार्ड होता है यार पर ये था जो फ्रेंड्स बनते हैं उस टाइम पे that friend will be for whole life. It's just like him. How many years? After 7 years. 7 years we met. तो यार ये एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मेरे लिए इंटरेस्टिंग था शायद कोई लोगों के लिए नहीं होगा कि लोगों के लिए just like waste of time but for me is huge respect. पर डीप ब्रेथ मैं खुद ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को कुछ देखते देखते कुछ रिफ्रेश हो रहा था तो अभी पता क्या होता है जस्ट एक साइकोलॉजिकली अब अगर मैं देखता हूँ ना तो अभी मेरे को सिर्फ मेमोरी ही याद आता है कि क्या क्या हम करते थे क्या क्या ये कर रहे हैं तो पर थकान नहीं महसूस अभी और उसमें बहुत फर्क होता है एक माइंड सेट में उस टाइम एक जोश लग जाता है देख के ही वैसे हो जाता है आपसे हो जाता है जब other can do it you can do it so it's the same thing but maybe some extent you can't do it but other can do but when you have a kind of the teamwork you can push yourself तो यार ये था US का नेवी हेल वीक पर बहुत ही आई थिंक इस कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है ऑस्ट्रेलियन नेवी और US हेल वीक में भी इज सिमिलर आई वुड से 99% इज सिमिलर अगर आपको कोई ऑस्ट्रेलियन नेवी का एक्सपोजर नहीं है कैसा होता है when they go to initial training at HMS service and after that when they before they go deployment you watch this and you will find out you will find out don't scare it's all good I'll see you next video and thanks Mark thank you very much and I already invited him to just come and face the camera but he doesn't want to come and face the camera because he said he don't like it so anyway thanks Mark this video and all the credit goes to the respectable owner and thank you very much I'll see you next video thanks that's it.
The bad news is you and your team